What is up, my friends? How's it going? And welcome back to the 16th episode of our Mauryan campaign with your fellow comrade Summary. In the previous episode, we did manage to conquer the entirety of Carmania. Meanwhile, we did wipe out the Arsacians, and we had also conquered Garros up here in the northwest. I have moved my armies closer towards Olbia, and we are going to go ahead and attack them and subjugate them. They do have two armies in our regions, and that is kind of affecting our patriotism as well. Meanwhile, we did call Muscat into the war, and they have taken out Gore, so I am going to attempt my best to diplomatically take Gore away from them. One of the best ways you can do that by improving your relationships with them. Let's go ahead and do that. Has increased it to 83.
My household are yours to enjoy.
About 20, so we need a couple of these. 3 to be precise. Right, another one that will give approximately 40-ish. Okay, and get it all the way up to 200. I'll go ahead and offer that much. 216, perfect. And next, we need to take our character with the maximum amount of gravitas and send him on a diplomatic mission to Muscat. If we proc the success, then we should be able to get the city of Gore off them.
Your next command, my lord. You have further orders?
Meanwhile, we are slowly moving our armies towards Parsa. Also, hopefully towards Susa. They do have a full stack over here with a artillery unit. That's interesting.
At your command. Make haste.
I'm gonna move my army closer towards Parsa. Do have a full stack over there which could attack our army over here. However, we'll have to see what happens in the end turn as far as that is concerned. Great, we have leveled up Hariva. So I am gonna go ahead and build another shrine of Devi Aparajita. Alright, things are looking fine. Let's have a quick look at our politics. Character is nearly completely leveled up. Go ahead, give her that zeal. And character can go ahead and improve authority. Meanwhile, Gita has also grown, so we are starting to see the third generation of our Mauryan dynasty slowly reach the appropriate age. Political situation is we are at 60 influence and we are inching closer towards Imperium level 5. So I am going to go ahead and see right here if I can upgrade any characters and go ahead and do that, as well as I can go ahead and promote him. Should help with our loyalty a bit. Gonna gather support, get ourselves up to 62%, 61, because I guess I promoted a few characters. Right, that's great. And we are gonna go ahead and attack Olbia. We do have one more turn remaining before we can attack them. So I am gonna move my army closer to their settlement.
Ready for battle.
Meanwhile, over here, Ashoka has nearly done replenishing. I could wait, or I could go ahead and attack Panticapaon. I am going to go ahead and attack it.
None will escape.
And I guess we can go ahead and auto-resolve this, since, you know, it's going to take a while for our army to to anyways be useful in this region. And with that, we have reached Imperium 5. Wonderful. Gonna sell Slaves Edict over here. Gonna change this building for that growth rate. Get the fishing port. Get the Eastern Bazaar. Handle these buildings. As well as kind of try to... Can't really convert this building into the building I want to, so I'm going to go ahead and dismantle it. And since we have reached the next Imperium, we should be able to recruit more armies, so that's going to be our top priority, especially in the southern region over here. And in order to do that, we'll wait for the next turn, I'm guessing. However, we can get some more agents. That is what we desperately need, so I am going to go ahead and hire this guy, which will give me cultural conversion. Meanwhile, our faction heir should be leading
Ready for orders.
Third Army Bactria, so we are going to get for him a champion. Go ahead and hire this guy. And we can also get a spy. Right. We are almost done upgrading our economic buildings in Bactria, and that should see a significant amount of increase to our economy in that region. Let's go ahead and quickly... which province do I actually want? I want Hecatomb Pylos to grow as fast as possible, so I'm going to deploy the edict over there. Meanwhile, I am going to hire a couple of generals. Let's see which generals I would like to hire. I would typically like to hire generals, the kids of Vitashoka. You have another Ashoka Maurya over there. Shema, as well as Tarudat. I'm going to go ahead and hire those three characters. Ashoka. Shema first. Okay, let's go ahead. Give him that elephant unit. Deploy him in there. We have 5 armies, so this should be Sena 6. Get it as Partava. Don't already have one. Quickly gonna check that. We do have Sena Partava, so, and I have numbered that as 4 accidentally. So Sena 6. Parsa. Okay. Go ahead, get Ashoka in there. Elephant unit once more. Sena 7. Syria. We are eventually going to take out the Seleucids. And Chandrayut. Where are you, Chandrayut? Oh, sorry, Charudat. Let's go ahead, raise him as well. And we are going to name him Sena 8. Mesopotamia. There we go. And go ahead and recruit some of our units. With the Vaishyas. 5 Vaishyas over there. Get 5 Vaishyas over here as well.
Requires noble men.
As well as another 5 armored spearmen here. Perfect. And now let's get some of those macemen. Couple over here.
At your command.
Couple over here. That's the units. Perfect. Follow here we same. And with that we are ready to end the turn, and I will see you all in the next turn. Alright, so welcome back to the next turn. The Okatai have declared war on us, so we are going to go ahead and make them into a satrapy. I could just auto-resolve this, and I might as well just do it. So yeah, let's go ahead and just quickly auto-resolve this. Not the best of outcomes, however, that we should be able to just move back.
At your command.
And with that, we should be able to just move back into Garros and get that replenishment rate. And time does seem like we can move Shoka further up north towards Impera. However, I will just move him as close as possible to the border so that he can replenish in this turn. Set both the armies into a patrol stance. And let's select Impera as a point of attack. Meanwhile, since we have a satrapy in Yokotai, we are gonna get a trade agreement. We're not gonna ask for any money. We want our satrapy to have enough money to recruit more armies. And with that, I do believe our northwest flank is secured. And we can redirect all our attention down to the south.
My lord.
Meanwhile, over here, I'd have to move a little bit into Raga in order to attack that army. Not entirely happy with that over there.
Many faces.
Quickly have a look at our buildings. Go ahead and upgrade them to a fountain. And over here we can build 2 more temples. We have Hindu culture over here, so yes, I can move my diplomats into Sarmatia in order to try to convert that province. While we can move the other diplomat further south. We do have a spy up here who I will also bring further south to get some line of sight on Romania. Right, meanwhile our armies over here are recruiting up. And in about 4 turns they should be completely recruited, which is great. I'm gonna quickly engage in politics. And this character over here is nearly done. There we go, it's a level 10 now. See if we can upgrade the authority of this character, and we're going to go ahead and do that. I'll give her that ability. Here we can get more gravitas for this character. Finally, we can go ahead and upgrade Cunning of Anzazi. Go ahead and do that. Okay, things are looking good in our empire. I do believe we have 1 more slot for our armies, yep. And we have all our slots for our fleets. We currently have no fleets. Could kind of be a problem in case one of the fleets does decide to attack us over here at Harmosia, since we don't have a full garrison just as yet. Our champion can make his way towards Sena 3 Bactria. Well, as I don't know, I think I should probably go ahead and attack this army over here, because the longer it is over here, the more problematic it's going to be for us to push through in that direction. Alright, looks like the buildings are complete.
My lord.
If I do attack him, he shouldn't retreat. He will take the fight. And I will pretty much be able to replenish in Raga, so that could be our breakthrough. So I'm going to go ahead, quickly attack him. He does have an artillery, field artillery, so that is kind of gonna hurt us. quick save, and I will see you all in the battle. Alright, and here we are in the battle. We have begun our deployment. One thing I have decided is against hard grouping this elephant unit over here. The reason being is it kind of makes it a bit weird for them to charge between units. I'm going to go ahead, put him up in 5th army.
Orders, my lord.
That's a bit weird.
We await your order.
Right, go ahead. Okay. Go ahead and begin the battle. Move our army a little bit faster actually. They do have an artillery piece. We do want to move our cavalry a bit slow. We don't want our cavalry to get in range of the artillery just yet. It's gonna be a quite difficult battle because the artillery is gonna inflict some damage. It already has begun to do so. So I'm quickly gonna try to move my elephants and left flank into position in order to deal with that artillery unit. Artillery is super powerful in the game. I mean, when used right, especially one artillery unit per army is always good. Previously, I used to never engage in artillery. As you can see already, they have done some significant damage to this unit on the far left.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
I'm gonna go ahead and quickly attack that as soon as I can. Definitely want to get my cavalry into position to deal with that artillery as soon as possible in order to minimize all the casualties that I'm taking from this artillery unit.
Units have been discovered.
Alright, move up my armies a bit closer. And get in our swordsmen to attack. Elephants can go ahead and attack those guys. Our swordsmen can go ahead and attack the artillery unit. Okay, there we go. Finally, we have engaged the enemy artillery units. Meanwhile, over here on the right flank, our elephants can go ahead and charge. Those are melee troops, so should be fine against them. I'm gonna quickly micro our archers as well.
Our general is under attack.
General has been under attack, so I'm gonna go ahead and inspire.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
More elephants! Forward! Orders, my lord!
Alright, things seem to be going fairly okay. However, this region over here is going to be a bit of a problem.
Charge!
We want our elephants to charge out of there.
Elephants at the ready! Riders!
Quickly move our cavalry out of there. Move our elephants to attack this unit.
Elephants!
Well, these artillery pieces are simply not dying. Despite the fact that they have been charged by a cavalry.
Engage!
Quickly move our elephants out of there. They have taken some significant amount of casualties. That didn't look good. This is the power of artillery really. It can force your hand at trying to get an engagement. Our cavalry out of there.
Elephants ready for battle!
And as can be seen, I haven't actually dealt with that artillery unit just as yet. I have kind of lost almost half my elephant unit.
Armored elephants! Orders!
Meanwhile over here, we definitely want to move our cavalry out of there. I had issued an order, however sometimes they kind of just stick into the battle. Kind of sad actually. We took some unnecessary damages due to that reason.
What are your orders?
I'm gonna go ahead quickly use our elephants to attack. Shock cavalry should do well against infantry, especially if they're on the charge. Already got 8 kills on that charge.
One of our units has used all its
While
ammunition.
our general
Our order.
gonna go ahead, quickly support him.
Awaiting order.
Move our units up ahead slowly and steadily.
At the ready.
And move our swordsmen up as well.
Command.
Use these swordsmen to kind of help engage
One of
those
our units
units.
has used all its ammunition.
Move our macemen onto the flanks.
Elephants at the ready. Heavy cavalry.
Quickly charge in with our cavalry.
War elephant. Ready. Charge.
Alright. Move our horsemen out. Try to get that archer unit. Get this archer unit as well. Elephants over here. Oh, they did take a lot of damages. Our elephant unit.
Armored elephant.
Pretty much for the most part, we are going to be taking a lot of damage due to the
One
fact
of our
that
units has used all its ammunition.
the enemy did have that artillery piece. So get the elephants out of there as soon as we can. Horsemen can go ahead and charge light infantry. Light melee infantry is even weaker against horsemen on the charge.
We await your orders.
And with that, they have broken. Meanwhile, our troops over here have managed to
Its ammunition.
reach that archer unit, which is great. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly get these archer units also out there. Meanwhile, our general and elephants can move away from the battle. Okay.
What are your orders? For honor. What are you?
Get our general and elephants to deal with that cav unit.
We are at your command.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Cavalry! For glory! Armored elephants! For glory!
Not one of the best battles that we have done so far. However, it is what it is. We don't have much of a choice. I'm gonna use our cavalry to quickly charge over there. Get our elephants out. Well, since our cavalry has kind of disengaged. Alright, beautiful.
Armored elephants!
Get our elephants into that unit. You guys can come there. Meanwhile, cavalry, go ahead and attack as many of these units as we can. And with that, we can go ahead and end the battle. Alright, with that, we have defeated that army. We are going to go ahead and enslave all the captives.
At once!
And we can still replenish in this turn, which is what we wanted anyways. It's going to take us 3 turns to fully replenish this army.
At your
Meanwhile, this army over here can get caught out by both the armies, so I am going to retreat him a little bit inside.
advance!
Quick look over here. Yeah. So it does seem like they can pursue me, so I am going to retreat a little bit more. Entice him to kind of attack me actually.
Fight for you, my lord. At once!
Go ahead and put this army in ambush stance. And I am going to repeat that diplomatic attempt with the musket. Do hate us, although we spent quite a bit of money on them in the previous turn.
My friend,
Don't exactly know why.
you honor this place.
Let's
with
go
your
ahead and
life. Your
gain their loyalty once more.
greetings.
Back
my
up to
friend.
200 since we need that
I think there'll be
in order to
anticipation
give
of
us a better chance of a successful
I agree.
diplomatic mission. Alright, with that I think I am ready to go ahead and end the turn, and I will see you all in the next turn. Welcome back to the next turn. Ally confirms war target.
Ready for
Our army over here is fully replenished, so I am going to move him up as close as possible
advance.
to Dano-Apara.
Our path is
And with that, I am going to put him in the fortified stance. Hopefully the Okatai come north and take that province from the Lugai. Meanwhile, our population in Gerhos has been depleted due to all that replenishment. And other temple do I want to build? The 6 public order is also good. Could go ahead and build the Shivadeva Mahadeva complex, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Meanwhile, I will move this army into the port over here
set up the watch.
for them to replenish and in the next turn be able to reach Phanagoria. You have a decent amount of population over here. Our armies are meanwhile slowly building up in Araiva, so that's great. Once we get 3 armies to this region, we should be able to dominate the region.
Ready for orders. Ready for battle.
Could attack this army over here, and that should bring out the garrison as well. So I am going to fight this battle, and I will see you all in the battle. Okay, here we are in the battle. We have deployed, and I am quickly going to move my army up as fast as I can. Get our cavalry over there, elephants
Enemy reinforcements.
there as quickly as possible as well. Artillery is really annoying. Hopefully we should be able to wipe them out in this battle. Yeah, every hit is like painful. Great. The entire army is retreating, so we can use our elephants and cavalry to quickly engage them over there. While these armored elephants can try to reach that unit over there, prevent it from escaping back to the main force.
At ready. Heavy cavalry. Orders, my lord.
Great. Have caught up to the artillery, so they should stop firing now.
Charge our orders.
Our general is under attack.
Quickly get our spearmen up there.
We await your orders.
Charge into the enemy. Great. Get our archers also into position. Cavalry can assist over here. Meanwhile, General can also assist with the other elephant unit.
We await your orders.
Let's go there.
We are at your command. Armored elephant. We await your orders. For glory.
Right. Are moving a bit slow. However, we should be in position fairly quickly.
Orders! Forward! Awaiting orders!
Get our elephants and cavalry to stop. Hit that unit as quickly as we can. Get it to lose decisively, which is what we want.
At the ready!
What are your
Move up our spearmen.
orders? As you command.
Elephants!
Riders our orders. For glory. Orders.
Group our elephants into the same unit. great.
Armored elephants! Orders! As you wish!
War elephant! As you say! Forward!
Okay.
Orders, my lord! On honor! Ready!
At your command!
Double time! Anchor ready! Cut for honor! War elephant! Forward!
Armored elephants! Cavalry!
Hey, quickly move our cavalry to support over there. We do want to quickly kill off these enemy units. Alright, they are losing decisively. Meanwhile, our elephants over here slowly getting into the fight, trying their best to move out of position.
Forward! Now! Quickly now! Charge!
We await your orders! Come charge! My lord! Oi!
Get the cavalry back out there, quickly recharge the enemy.
Malay infantry!
Get our melee infantry quickly in there.
Ready to march! Swordsmen!
What are your orders? We await your orders. Engage!
It's ready for battle!
For honor! For glory! Engage! What are your orders?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Quickly charge in there as well.
At the ready!
Alright.
Armored elephants!
Elephants! Keep forward! Orders!
Okay, and over here we're quickly dealing with this cavalry unit, after which our left flank should be fairly clear.
Swordsmen!
Great. Left flank is clear. Gonna charge our elephants in there and our cavalry over there.
We are at your command! Heavy cavalry! For honor! Engage! Step forward!
And we can go ahead and fast forward the battle.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay. Very tough battle indeed.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
And with that, we can end the battle. See you all in the campaign. Okay. We are back here in the campaign. Gonna go ahead and enslave these captives.
Advance!
And I'm going to push for Susa.
Let loose power before
Auto-resolve is favorable, so I am going to auto-resolve it. We're going to go ahead, peacefully occupy the settlement so that we get some population
ready for order.
for replenishment. And I'm going to go ahead and quickly dismantle the buildings that I don't require.
We fight for
And now this army could potentially attack Susa. However, I can attack with both armies over here. So I am going to do that and auto-resolve it.
power before our might.
Let's get close enough. Settlement. I'm going to go ahead and auto-resolve this one. It's going to be a fairly painful auto-resolve. Hopefully we didn't really lose any units, although I suspect we might have. have lost a couple of infantry over there. Again, once again, gonna go ahead and peacefully occupy the settlement.
My lord,
And Sena 3 Bactria is kind of losing,
at your command.
has kind of lost a few men, so
Battle.
we are looking at about
Ready for orders.
2 infantry units that have been lost.
Lord,
Pretty much, as well as spearmen, couple of them. What we can do, we could go ahead and build up this supply depot and destroy this building over here.
at your
And
command.
I can
We fight for you, my lord.
I
Ready,
can go ahead and disband all of these units.
my lord. Ready for battle. At once.
Quick look at what I can get. Transfer everything that I need. Alright. Perfect.
My lord.
So it's Sena 4 Partava that is now the full stack. Meanwhile, I can go ahead and disband this entire army. And I can redeploy him in Susa. Or in Mav, rather. In the next turn. Quickly put our army inside that settlement for that extra replenishment rate. And with that, we can go ahead and end the turn. See you all in the next turn. Welcome back to the next turn. Our daughter has reached an age. Yeah, things are looking fairly good over here in terms of politics. Quick look at who we can and cannot educate. Can go ahead and educate this character. We can also gather some more support. Should get us to about 63. Which means in another 2 turns we should be able to enact our reforms. Quickly gonna go ahead and build up this settlement in Carmania. Get that fountain as well over there. Right, build some temples. Go ahead and deploy our dignitary in order to help with that cultural conversion.
At your command.
Meanwhile, this army over here has kind of replenished. Could go ahead and attack Gore. They are very undermanned.
We fight.
Meanwhile, over here, I can also go ahead and auto-resolve this battle. So, ahead, that's good. And I can move him back into Susa for that replenishment. Should be able to replenish. However, I can also move back to Raga. Put him on that patrol stance. Raga does have better population. Finally, I do want to reinstate Shatru and Sena 3 Bactria. There we go. Gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Get some spearmen
Good fighters.
and some melee troops. And I did forget, we can also hire archers now, so we need to do that. Here we go. 4 of them per army.
My lord.
At your command.
Our champion can slowly march towards Sena 3 Bactria and try to train him militarily, so to speak.
My lord.
And I am actually going to move forward and attack
Take this settlement.
the settlement.
For you.
Gonna go ahead and auto-resolve that. And can go ahead and peacefully occupy it.
At your command.
And with that, we have wiped out Parsa. Quickly gonna go ahead and dismantle all the buildings we do not require. And then have a quick look at what's happening up here in the north. We did need to move this army further south. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Hands to the oars.
Set him on patrol stance to replenish. Should be at full replenishment in the next turn. Meanwhile, up here in the north, we do have the Lugii attempting to invade our satrapy. So we are going to move Ashoka down south to help with that. And before I end the video, we'll follow it up with a little bit of politics. And yeah, we can improve the cunning of that character. However, I also want to improve the zeal of this character first. So we're going to go ahead do that. Send her on a vacation for that cunning. And over here, we can improve the authority of this character. We're going to go ahead quickly do that. And with that, I am ready to end the turn. And also ready to end the video. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And if you liked the video, then please like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are interested for more. Peace and love.